What's up, y'all? This is MJ. I'm gonna go over quick notes about how I got like stage one of this tree done. First note is chicken wire, lots of chicken wire. So basically, I screwed in a couple 2x4s on 2x4s. You can kind of see that I'm bad at this. Just to give me a little framework, let the tree bulk out a bit. It's coming out about a foot from the wall. Maybe a foot and a half. So I screwed the 2x4s together, screwed them into the wall, and then put a washer. Where's that washer? There it is. Into the 2x4 through the chicken wire to kind of give it that shape. I also built these little platforms, which is plywood on top of 2x4, screwed into the wall, very similar. Just to, this is what the birds are going to go on here. So then I took all this freaking chicken wire, bunched it up, rolled it up, shaped it, and kind of put screws and washers to hold in the main parts, and then a whole bunch of staples to hold it into the wall. So that should hold everything together. And yeah, now I got the framework of the tree, and I'm getting ready to do more. Okay, bye. MJ again, going over the Midway tree. Yeah. So as you can see, it looks a little bit different. Got a lot of that chicken wire covered up. Basically just cut a bunch of burlap strips in sections about like 4 feet by 2 feet, 3 feet-ish last night, and then went and zip tied a bunch and just kind of held them into place. And then I grabbed my favorite tool, which I don't have right now, the EZE spray gun, put some rubber cement in there, kind of held up the burlap flaps, sprayed some rubber cement in there, pushed it back down, glued it all together. It took a while, but now that I got every branch and the trunk zip tied and rubber cemented, then just a little while ago I went and put an extra coat of rubber cement over everything and kind of smushed it down just to make sure it's all nice and tight to that chicken wire. So now I'm going to grab some of that like thick dreaded jute, because I think it looks like good tree burlap. I'm probably going to do the same sort of technique, kind of zip tie it into place and then throw a bunch of rubber cement on it and just squish it in so it's nice and sturdy. So yeah, that's section 2, phase 2. Moving on to phase 3? No, probably still 2. I think I'm going to paint the trunk. I'm going to go with the dark brown, and then I'll glue on the jute. We'll see. Alright, bye. It's MJ, back in the Midway game. Oh, look at that tree. Dang, it's huge. Just want to go over a couple quick notes. So last we saw I had a lot of the regular burlap all glued and zip tied in. So today I went through, grabbed all this like thick dreaded jute, and kind of went through the same process as the other burlap. Zip tied it into a bunch of little places all over the tree, and then went in with rubber cement and just hosed it down. Make sure it's nice and tight. You can kind of see here, like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice and sturdy. Also threw on some brown paint with the paint gun. Sprayed a little bit of brown paint everywhere just to get it all the same color. And I took some black spray paint, kind of threw in some details here. I might fix that up, add a couple different colors of spray paint next. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's looking like a tree, finally. It's Midway Games, Ornery Orioles. Let's get it. Here we are. Final details on the Midway game. Angry Orioles, Angry Birds, Crazy Crows. Final details done, I think. So took some more cans of spray paint, dark brown, light brown, black, kind of covering the whole tree, trying to get it all one color. Then I went in with some spray adhesive, either a little can or some extra rubber cement, and kind of glued in all these little mossy details. I really like this one hanging from the tree. So it can be easily touched up. If some of this moss kind of crinkles off after a while, just grab a little spray glue, throw some extra moss on. I got a whole like garbage bag full of extra stuff. We pulled out the bird cage. What else? What else? Threw in these little grass leaf things on the bottom here. Stapled in some green burlap at the bottom just to kind of seal around the edges, make it look nice and clean. And yeah, now we're looking at the big old tree of life, tree of death. I think it's done. Also, quick note, I sealed it in with some clear flex seal. It's kind of like a plastic rubbery bond. I'm hoping will really hold it all in. It's clear coat, so it dries. Yeah, you know, there it is. Feeling good about it. Let's get it.